Full screen. Yes. I can't remember if I did that on the laptop or not. Maybe. Hello, everybody. My name's Ostentatious24. Welcome back to Higurashi when they cry. I'm doing this on my computer. One, because my mic sounds better, but it doesn't play nice with my laptop, my actual mic. Careful, don't smack it around. Sensitive ears. What was the other reason? Oh, right. I was seeing if it was backwards. That's not quite the right term, brain, but sure. Backwards compatible. Cloud saving. It has cloud saving. Yes. No.
That's not what I wanted at all! Son of a biscuit, no! Exit!
Cool. Thank you for offering that for me. But yes, it has cloud save for those that don't know. I wish that was a more reliable system with Steam that like every game, not just a select few, were cloud saves. How was it? Right. That's where we left off. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Oh yeah, no. Remember, like I don't know if people are watching this from the February videos. Magikoi, I think I mentioned it, Clenad, and Shuffle. How was it? Well, they baited me. They trapped me. Uno reverse carded me. Oh god. I don't know what this doesn't look like a typical Japanese school outfit. But like in those playthroughs, even though I don't think there's sexual content in this, I don't think there are a lot of other bad things, which is why, regardless, this is not okay, this is not safe. Lots of blood and gore, especially if you've seen the anime at the very least. Well, we move on. We're gonna pretend they're age appropriate, especially because I don't want to see, especially that fingernails thing. Oh god, no. Oh, that's gonna be in here, isn't it?
How is it? Seeing the city in.
And switch gears, dropping the dirty talk and change the topic to something more befitting the pleasant morning. I only went for a funeral, I didn't have much time. Oh, my head. Okay, cool. Migraine's here. So yeah, did you look for it?
That thing I asked for. You're not listening at all.
I don't know who's talking. Is there a way to see who's talking? That's kind of a problem. I went for a funeral. I didn't have much time. So yeah,
did you look for it? That thing I asked for.
You're not listening at all. I just came back from a funeral. Didn't have any time to look around in toy stores.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I got it right there. Okay, good. I looked back and figured the pattern.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Toy stores and hobby shops are completely different, you know. It's really difficult to get Western stuff around here after all. Is this about games, Michan?
Not it probably is. Reina giggled.
Yep, I wanted Kai-chan to bring me back a Westport catalog, you see. Westport was
short for Western Imported Games. Not that many of them. Most games come out of Japan. At least off the top of my head. Your Mario, your Zelda, Sonic, Pac-Man, Mega Man, Zelda, Donkey Kong, Kirby. Is Halo Western? It might be. Mortal Kombat definitely is. I know that's banned in Japan because of its gore and stuff. Has been since 3. I'm pretty sure, last I checked, Mortal Kombat 3 was the last game released in Japan. Which is ironic and interesting, especially considering what game we're playing. Using that abbreviation did make it sound pretty geeky. You can just get them to send you one in the mail, can't you? Well, I guess I
have to now. I'm gonna get another game full of hot action.
This time I
like a
game that's... Is that her talking? Because it's stuttering.
This time I like a game that's easy to understand.
Yeah, as a boarding card game enthusiast, and I hear she's collected quite a lot of different ones. Going to Reina, Neon's room has kind of become a museum for domestic and foreign games. There's a game you'd think I'd understand. Let me play too. Wow.
Of course, if Kaichin is up for it, I should warn you though, we're pretty tough. Just what I want. I play all sorts of games.
Just what I want. I play all sorts of games. I don't intend to lose.
Whoa. They will let you in the group this time, I guess.
Bristling with joy from head to toe, Reina looked back and forth between me and Mion. Wait. Did Mion say this? Just what I want. I play all sorts of games. I don't intend to... I'm confused. Mion gave her an affirmative wink and her expression perked up even further. So, boys preferred playing outside more, so I figured... God.
I thought boys preferred playing outside more, so I figured you wouldn't want to.
Reina laughed happily. Damn it. Ah!
I thought boys preferred playing outside more, so I figured you wouldn't want to.
Wait, now I'm confusing the names. Wait. Oh. Let's see. Reina. Higurashi. Okay, that is her. Okay. So yeah, this is her. Yeah, I did that the second time. Okay. Such a friendly conversation, you wouldn't think I had moved here less than a month ago. I understood that they did all they could to make a transfer student like me feel at home. I'll have to try harder to fit in so they won't feel like they have to try to make me feel welcome. Felt like if I acted a bit more open than I usually am, it should probably be about right for this place. Apologies, I'm yawning so much. Getting really tired. Didn't get much sleep. Struggled to fall asleep, and then I got up at before the crack of dawn, I suppose. So I could record some spooky stuff. And I recorded a couple other things, and I'm ending with this before I eat lunch and then nap. Himazawa is a real small village, especially because this needs to go up today. Hello, a few hours from now. No, it was there only one school, but there was only one class. A class encompasses all different grades and ages. About 30 students at different levels, and they all study in the same class. I'm told that long ago there used to be a bigger school building, and they had actual separate classes. However, it seems something happened that made it become a single class, and now it's stayed that way out of tradition. I was shocked at first, but humans adapted pretty quickly. I've already gotten quite used to it. We're the cockroaches of adaptability. If cockroaches are the cockroaches of evolution, humans are that for adaptability. Humans are so easy and quick to adapt to literally anything. The sound of children playing started right from the morning. With such a lively mood, it felt more like a kindergarten. God damn it, sorry. Kindergarten than a proper school. Not that that was a bad thing. Mion, who had been walking in front of us up until then, suddenly let me take the lead. Right in front of the classroom door. So I was meant to slide the door open and enter the room first. Too bad I wasn't gonna fall for that again. To think you'd give up the lead here. You meant for this to be a test of my skills. Mion chuckled with a haughty smirk on her face. I had a suspicion that might have been her, so I kind of voiced it. I don't know.
What is it, you guys?
Step back, right? That's dangerous. She's here. Huh?
Satoko-chan is...
Her name was Satoko Hojo. She was a disrespectful, impudent, bossy kid. The way she talks was annoying, but it would be immature to get worked up over just that. The real problem was this. But the obvious trap, a blackboard eraser wedged in the door. It's too obvious, Satoko. Buddy laugh came from beyond the door. Excellent, Kaicha. I guess that means you win this round. Now this is Satoko we're talking about. But now this is it. After failing for such intricate traps since the day I transferred, I no longer let my guard down. Satoko liked to combine a variety of traps. Traps that were simply there to bait you into the main one. Traps that relentlessly kept coming at you like a sadistic Rube Goldberg machine. The list goes on. As well as being clever, they almost never misfire. When you least expect it, she strikes. I think this is the blonde one, maybe. No escape, no time to relax. By the look of it, this eraser is normal. No rocks or anything in it. Took a pretty heavy hit from a blackboard eraser loaded with rocks on my first day. So then...
Why don't you open the door and let it drop? That's what it is.
That's what Satoko was after. Making me focus my attention upwards, so as I lifted my hand to the door, there were thumbtacks stuck to the sliding door handle with tape, a frightening trap, a potent and terrifying trap, concealed by using the blackboard eraser. An impressive combination, Satoko. But in the end, nothing more than trivial machinations of a child. To show to my victory, I threw the door open and stepped into the room. Felt something strange at my ankle, similar to the sensation of a jump rope catching my leg. Oh no. By the time I realized she had me hook, line, and sinker, it was already too late. I began to fall in an almost picturesque manner.
Kai-chan, watch out!
Instinctively reacting to Mion's shrill warning, I twisted my body in midair before I landed on the floor. Ow! An inkstone filled to the brim was placed right where I would have landed. Shuddered imagining the situation had I landed square on it. Yup. With her red eyes. Evil! Evil!
My, what do we have here? A fair morning to you, Kai-chan. A real lively one this morning.
Since brought in an awkward position, I was greeted by a mocking voice. I was a step up from your usual trap, Satoko.
Features idea what you mean. You're quite unlucky this morning.
You little... This evening I had inadvertently sprained my back a little when I landed. Better than landing on an inkstone. Not just because they're really small head pats. Oh no. I'm getting flashbacks to the anime. Oh god, no. No. I won't say anything. I won't spoil anything. But oh dear god. Oh, the horror. Small hand gently rubs my head.
Pain, pain, go away.
Small dainty hand continued to gently stroke my head.
You didn't sprain your back or anything, did you? If you rub it like this, the pain disappears. I thought about asking how rubbing
my head would help my back, but I didn't. It's not so much about what you actually do, it's the thought that counts. Yeah, thanks, Rika-chan. The pain's going away now.
Yay, Rika-chan, good morning. Good morning to you, Rena. A good morning to all.
Rika-chan greeted each of us with an adorable little bow. It was infectious. Rena, my aunt, and I all bowed back. You're such a good kid, Rika-chan. So much better than Satoko. I glared over in her direction. Satoko was whistling while rather deliberately trying to avoid eye contact.
I am the very model of a good girl. A good girl wouldn't set those nasty traps.
A good girl wouldn't set those nasty traps.
Nothing but lies and slander. Exactly what proof?
Picked up Satoko by the back of her collar. She looks like a misbehaved cat when I do this. But a cat wouldn't be setting traps. She's much harder to deal with.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Try saying that. You won't say it. Cocked my index finger on my thumb, laying it tremble as I brought it closer to Satoko's forehead. Flicker like a touchy does sausage.
I'm against violence. You don't even have any proof. Just you know, my forehead flick really.
Just so you know, my forehead flick really hurts. It can split plywood right in half.
Stop! Get away from me, you beast!
Don't say that way. People will misunderstand. I tugged on the back of my shirt.
You've been lonely since you were gone for 2 days.
Rika-chan is... my throat. Rika-chan really is just so. How could I do anything more after being told that? Gently released my grip on Satoko, who at this point was on the verge of tears. She still had her eyes clamped shut as she braced herself for the forehead flick.
It doesn't bother me. You mustn't cry, Satoko. Keep on fighting, yeah.
Rika gently petted the head of her prankster friend. You would never guess these two are the same age. I think Satoko could learn a thing or a million from Rika-chan. Next time, set an even more amazing trap.
Next time, set an even more amazing trap.
Wait a minute. What am I? Head pats to you, too. She observed the scene. Reina's expression grew ecstatic as she began to swoon.
Satoko-chan is crying. So cute, eh?
So cute. So cute. Oh, she's emphasizing that kind.
You can't take them home. But they're so cute. You can, no matter how cute they are. But just for a bit is fine. This is fine.
Reina kept a cutesy face even as outrageous ideas spewed from her mouth. According to Mion, Reina is ridiculously weak to cute things and always tries to take them home. Object or person. Stealing is bad, but abducting people is even worse. This is agreeable. Abduction is bad. Don't abduct people. Give it up! Then I can just look.
Looking, that should be fine, right? Right!
Reina swooned over Satoko's crying for him. Girl ever goes missing, Hina the Mizawa. I'll be forced to return to Reina. Turn Reina into the authorities. Forgive me, Reina. Be sure to bring you care packages when they put you away.
The teacher's coming. Quickly, clean everything up. Satoko, that inkstone is yours, right? Just from
Minga's single statement, the entire mood of the room shifted back to normal. The inkstone was bad, but the thumbtacks stuck to the door handle were an even bigger problem. I imagine so. I pulled the tape off carelessly, making sure not to skewer myself. Even though Satoko was the one who set it up, everyone had to pick up after her. By the time the teacher entered the room, the bedlam from before had been tidied up. long has it been? I forgot the time when I started. Pause! 20 minutes. Okay. Go a little longer. 20 minutes, 21, 20 minutes. Yeah, okay. Whoop! Didn't mean to bump the bike. It's difficult being the teacher for all these different grades in the one classroom. I imagine so. That sounds really complicated. She has to teach something different to each one. But naturally, she ends up spending all her time with the younger kids. Reina and Mion, being in the highest grade in the class, end up mostly doing self-study. Even ended up helping teach the younger kids, so it seems like they can never get their own studies. They're actually way behind where my studies have progressed to. As a result, I'm pretty much taking over for the teacher and helping Reina and Mion with their studies. It's an interesting dynamic too, I suppose. It's weird, but interesting too. That seems like it helps teach a lot of different things, not just to students, but the teacher as well.
You're a pretty good teacher, Kaiichi-kun. Yes, you understand.
I took a breather after finishing highlighting an important section. Teaching is making me lose confidence. It makes me aware of how shallow my understanding of the subject is.
They say that to teach someone something, you need to understand it backwards and forwards. Are you teaching us you're getting in your own practice?
In contrast, this person over here is quite laissez-faire about things. But one, isn't she supposed to be in a higher grade than me? Look, Mion, this is for your own good. If you don't take this seriously, there will be trouble later on. These marks!
Not like I'm aiming to go on to a prestigious school. I'll be fine as long as I pick up what I need to know for the entrance exams a little at a time.
Your staunch defiance was really something else. It's a different type of relaxed than somebody who already knew what was going to be on the entrance exam.
Mi-chan, Kaiichi-kun is doing his best to teach us. We need to try hard too.
You're such a good and honest kid, Reina. I'll make sure you guys get accepted into a good school.
Thank you so much.
Especially you, Reina. Private lessons, just the two of us.
Private lessons?
The smoke shaped like a halo popped out of Reina's head. Exactly what kind of private lessons is she fantasizing about that's making her turn so red? Like to hear the play-by-play about the next time. The next time? Mion was flipping through her vocabulary flashcards. She threw out a casual question.
So in the city, you have to study this much. If you don't know at least this much, you can't get into university.
If you don't know this much, you can't get into university.
So you study just to get into a university.
Well, yeah, basically. Well, only that this stuff won't ever come in handy in the future. I hear you can get into university as long as your attendance is good enough. Really? Study equals entrance exams. I don't know who's talking here. I don't. University.
So you study just to get into a university.
Well, yeah, basically, well known that this stuff won't ever come in handy.
I hear you can only get into university, your attendance is good enough.
Really? Okay, I think that's right. At the same time, this one sounds like something she would say too. Along that stuff won't ever come in handy in the future. Because, I mean, laissez-faire lady. Devil may care attitude. It seems like something she said. That's what was throwing me off there. Study equals entrance exams. Having that basic law of the universe so easily overturned sent me into a state of shock.
That is right. There aren't really enough people around here to warrant reading them out with an exam. If anyone gets into a university, then there's no need to be all uptight about this stuff, alright?
Well, that's true, but you should at least know that stuff's common knowledge.
This hope gives you thinks that instead of wasting time studying pointlessly, you should be spending your precious teen years doing more meaningful things.
It's too profound of a statement to simply laugh off. But since it was Mion, it probably didn't actually have that deep of a meaning. Place of a chime, the sound of the principal waving a handbell drifted through the classroom.
Kei-chan, we
Brain dive.
Kei-chan, we're done. It's our wonderful lunchtime.
In a complete 180 from her unmotivated state, Mion gave the commands that signaled the end of the morning period.
Kei-chan, let's have lunch.
I might have been making a very troubled face. Rena smiled brightly at me. Alright, let's eat. Now I think it's a good time to stop. There seem to be different cliques even within the class. Interesting. It feels like not much progress has been made, but at the same time, I don't know. Would you prefer longer episodes? Let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna end it here for now. Maybe I'll make the next episode longer. We've met most of the characters now, I think, except for one other green-haired girl. I won't say much more than that. Whoops. Yes, that is right. Here, sure. Turn the main menu. Yes. Sorry if that was a bit abrupt. Like I said, I will go slow at first for now. Smaller episodes. Along with, I'm just so tired. I'm terribly sorry about that. That's my fault on that. Well, but anyways, again, let me know if you want longer videos. Especially since I don't know how long this game is, maybe it needs longer videos. I've asked that with other visual novels before, but no one's really ever answered as such. Shuffle, I kind of know, so I've been going at that at a moderate pace that I feel is right, but that's the only one out of all of them so far that I've played already previously. Whoops, I could have kept that up. Why'd I close it? Whatever. Wait, no, not whatever. Let's have the let's have the cicadas and birds in the background while I give the outro. Yeah. So let me know in the comments if you would prefer longer episodes, if without spoilers too, if it needs longer episodes to get through the game. Not that I want to rush it, but just so it's at a solid pace so that we can get through it just at a good pace rather than taking too long or getting through it too quickly, especially since there are many other chapters and episodes and such to get through. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day and or evening. And until next time, whether it's Higurashi or whatever it is I may do, I hope to see you then. Farewell.